No peeking.
At what? You still haven't told me what I'm doing here.
You're here so that I can finally prove that I'm right.
All right, well, in that case, I'm leaving.
No! And don't you try to distract me. This is too important. You were here for one reason, so that I can prove once and for all that I'm a genius to have hired you.
Oh, is that me?
Oh, you look great. And I'm gonna sell millions of jeans.
What is this?
It's the Street Jeans ad in the early edition of Trey Chic. And because it's Thanksgiving, they brought it by here instead of the office.
Wow.
Looks really great, don't you think?
Wow, let's hear it for trick photography.
It's all you, plus a really artful, distressed pair of jeans.
Has Paul seen this?
No, not yet. He and Rosanna took off for a little honeymoon vacation. But I've had several buyers call already, and you cannot argue with success.
Oh, congratulations, you were right. You were right.
Yes! I was right. Well, do you have time for champagne? I'm sure there's some in the fridge. Unless I interrupted your Thanksgiving Day meal.
Yeah, I was all ready to dig into a turkey sandwich right in front of the TV, so.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have any plans either.
Where's Will?
He is at Aunt Kim's, and I could have gone, but I just didn't feel like dealing with the whole family thing this year. You want to stay? We have the whole house to ourselves. We could, make dinner and throw around the football.
You could throw a football.
You forget! I've got brothers.
Your own.
What do you think? I think the Pilgrims have landed.
Well, we have to cheer Aaron up.
I think it's going to take more than food to cheer him up. He's been terribly disappointed and very, very severely wounded. I think it's going to take a little time for him to adjust.
Well, however long it takes.
I hope you mean that, because that's what he's going to need. People who understand what he's up against and will stick by him and stay with him while he's struggling. And it's going to be a struggle.
Aaron, you have to keep up.
Oh.
Can I help you out?
Happy Thanksgiving!
Allison, wow, look at this place.
Isn't it great?
Where'd you get all this stuff?
Well, we knew that you couldn't come home for Thanksgiving, so we brought Thanksgiving to you.
Why?
So that we could be with you.
Next time, ask me, okay?
You're lucky your flight got in when it did. The weather's kicked up and they've diverted all flights into Billings.
So Jack's flight
Is delayed.
Well, good. It's gonna take me a while to get this place looking exactly like it did when we got married. Of course, it was July. The hay was a little greener. I don't suppose there's any way we could get these flowers.
In November?
Right. I guess if he's looking at the flowers, I'm already in trouble, huh? We were so happy.
It was a wonderful day.
He has to remember. This is my last chance. He asked me for a divorce, and he doesn't even know what he's giving up. I should try on the dress, right? Be sure it still fits.
Carly.
You have a sewing machine?
At the house. Look, I know how important this is to you, but I...
Well, and to Jack. He lost his past. Everybody in those pictures, he doesn't remember a single person except for Parker. Hannah, I know that you don't believe in lying.
It's not
but
that simple.
I tried the truth, and it didn't work. He's stuck because of this woman, and okay, she's nice. But every time something starts to come back to him, she shows up and he shuts down. I just had to get him away from her so he could let the memories in.
He's expecting to see his brother and his sick mother when he sees you instead.
He'll be furious. I know. That's okay. I can take the heat. It'll be worth it if he remembers.
And if he doesn't?
Yeah, we've been stuck in Minneapolis for like 2 hours. I should probably call Brad, let him know I'm delayed.
Do you have the number?
Yeah, it should be in my wallet. All right, here it is. So how are you?
I'm glad I'm not in the airport. I miss you.
I'm sorry it worked out this way. I really wanted us to have Thanksgiving together.
We will. And take care of your mom, and when you get back, we'll celebrate, okay?
Well, make sure you tell JJ that I miss him, and that we have the Super Bowl, and that I love his mom. You gotta start thinking about where you want to have the wedding.
I thought you said City Hall.
Yeah, that was right off the top of my head. We could have it anywhere you want. Outdoors, indoors.
We don't have to do a whole big thing.
I think we deserve a whole big thing.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
I love you.
Bye.
I'm sorry, the number you dialed is not in service.
If you want, I can lower it.
Just leave it alone, Allie.
You must be hungry after that workout. It's a good thing that Emma has brought enough food for an army, because whatever you want, she has.
What I want is to be left alone.
Hello. Is it true you can't move your arms or walk?
Oh, Faith. Sorry, Erin. She's just excited to see you, that's all. What you were supposed to say is...
Happy Thanksgiving.
That's right. Look at all those decorations. Aren't they beautiful? Look.
I hope I brought enough. Erin, I brought everything that you love.
Even the Hubbard squash. What's the Hubbard squash?
Basically, it's a gourd on steroids. We've had 100-pounders.
Get out.
It's true. Erin had a cut with a saw last year. Me and Dad cut it this year.
Luke and Allison, let's set up for dinner. Okay?
Holden, I have a couple more baskets outside. Be right back.
Okay.
Has he been like this all day?
Pretty much. I've been trying to keep his spirits up, but it's tough.
How you doing, babe?
I'm okay. It's just hard seeing him like this. Bad enough he got hit with a glove full of lead. I can't get a straight answer out of anyone around here either. I can't help but feel that maybe something might have gone wrong during the surgery.
Well, I assume you asked the doctor.
Well, that's just it. They changed doctors midstream. That's one of the things that got me thinking.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Let's not think about this today, okay? It's Thanksgiving, and we could have lost him.
Yeah, you're right. He's okay. Jack's back home.
I was so sorry he couldn't join us. I thought maybe the day would jog his memory.
Julia called?
Yeah, earlier she said that he had to leave town at the last minute.
Well, Brad called. Dolores is sick, and they want Jack to come to Montana and join them for Thanksgiving.
Brad's in Hawaii. He called me this morning to wish me happy Thanksgiving.
So Brad didn't mention that Dolores is sick?
No, he told me that Dolores was in the Bahamas with a used car salesman, and that he was a real turkey, and probably the closest Dolores will get to any kind of Thanksgiving. Why would Brad lie?
He wouldn't. Somebody else has.
So you have no listing for Brad Snyder in the entire state? Thanks.
Everything okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm just having trouble finding a number.
Oh, you know, a lot of people in these parts just have cell phones which aren't listed.
I'm sure that's it. Thanks.
You have lost a lot of weight. This dress was hanging on you.
I just had a baby the last time I wore it.
It's more than that. I haven't been sleeping.
It's been hard. Lost the love of my life. Or I thought I had.
You didn't lose him. He's alive.
Believe me, I'm grateful for that.
And I know. You want him back the way he was, but sometimes God or the Great Spirit, or whatever you want to call it, works in mysterious ways.
What are you saying?
I've learned that life unfolds. And if you rush it or try to change it, that's when you suffer.
I've been suffering since the day he left.
Yeah, I can see that. So maybe it's time to accept things the way they are, that Jack, thank God, is still alive, but that life is taking him down another road. With another woman, you can still love him, but maybe you're not supposed to have him.
Well, there's not much food in the kitchen, but then again, they just moved back in. How'd you do?
All right, I got a red one and a white one.
Oh my God! This is a Romani Conti Burgundy. 1990. You drop this and you owe the Bader D $2,000.
For a bottle of wine.
It's not wine, it's good wine.
Well, I'm not drinking it, not $2,000 a bottle. How about this one?
Oh, Gewürztraminer.
About $1 million Deutschmarks?
Euros, but it's only a couple $100.
All right, you know what? I really don't drink wine unless it's champagne and somebody's celebrating. You know, you give me a beer and I will be very happy.
Well, beer is good. And there's plenty in the fridge.
How do you know so much about wine? How many languages do you speak?
You forget, I worked as a model in Europe for a couple years. And I speak French, and I fake it in Italian, and I took German in high school, which means I fake it in Dutch. And I know how to say no in Russian. Niet. It came in handy.
I picked up a little bit of Spanish when I was in Spain, but all I learned about wine is sangria.
Oh, I love sangria on a hot afternoon.
And as far as French goes, voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Really?
Yeah, not that I've ever said that in French.
Well, if you ever do want to say it in French, maybe you should try pronouncing it correctly.
No, not with this mouth.
No, I think this mouth can do just about anything. Try it. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Something tells me you've said that before.
In French?
Why, you said it in Italian?
Oh, I faked it in Italian.
That's too bad.
And something tells me, in English, that if I don't get to the kitchen and make dinner, we won't have much to be thankful for.
Adios.
A bientôt.
Can we eat now? I'm starving. We have to wait for Dad.
Daddy said we can start without him.
Yeah, he did. And besides, there's plenty here. I'm going to save a nice big plate for Daddy.
But who's going to say the prayer if Dad isn't here?
Oh, Nancy, would you do the honors? We're so grateful that your family could spare you to be with us.
I'll see Bob and the family this evening, and I'd be delighted to say the prayer. As a matter of fact, I was hoping to be able to share this prayer that I've just found in this lovely new book. It's called The Thanksgiving Ceremony, New Traditions for America's Family Feast by Samuel S. Pugh.
People write prayers?
Every day. Oh God, when I have food, help me to remember the hungry. When I have work, help me to remember the jobless. When I have a home, help me to remember those who have no home at all. When I am without pain, help me to remember those who suffer. And remembering, help me to destroy my complacency, bestir my compassion, and be concerned enough to help by word and deed those who cry out for what we take for granted. Amen.
Amen.
Okay, God. Your friend Hannah just made a little speech about how maybe I'm pushing it. Trying to get Jack to remember me. Trying to force Jack to remember me. But you know something? I am not the one who sent him over that bridge. I am not the one who took his memory away. That was all you. And okay, I know that you have your own agenda, and that's fine, but still, I don't see why I cannot go after what I want. He is mine. And yeah, I'm angry. I think I'm entitled. Well, why did you marry us if you were just gonna take him away? Is this some kind of test? Some kind of test that I am failing miserably? And you know what the funny part is? That for the first time, this is not my fault. I didn't do anything wrong here. Nobody did anything wrong here. So what are you saying? Bad things happen to good people? Because I think we both know that I'm not really that good. I'm selfish. I'm impatient. I'm greedy. I want him back. So what am I missing? That I'm not supposed to have him? Because I don't believe that. Jack and I belong together. We're like a matched set. I'm bad. He's good. I'm scared. And he's so strong. I'm sneaky. He couldn't tell a lie if his job depended on it. I need him. He keeps me honest. He makes me slow down and remember what's important. He looks at me. He used to look at me and light up because he thought I was beautiful and talented and sexy, and I cannot be those things without him. Don't you understand that? He makes me be my best self because I could never let him down. Why would you take that away from me? I guess if I was being my best self, I would just do what Hannah said. I would let him go. I would let him go and be with Julia, who's... okay, she's a good person. He's probably better off with her. They're a lot alike. Kind, caring, and honest. But he didn't want that. He didn't want somebody like himself. He wanted somebody who would shake it up a little, who would challenge him, who would make him laugh. He wanted me. He wanted me. God help him.
Jack? Hi. Lisa, hi. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, he would love that. Thank you so much. It's been kind of a rough day with Jack being out of town. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I'll send him right up.
I'm not going up there.
Okay. That's too bad, because, you know, Lisa just made Jack's favorite pie, and she thought maybe you might want to try the first slice, but if you're not interested... Oh.
Hi.
Hey, go upstairs, okay? Go ahead and hang out with Lisa, and I'll be up in a little bit. So, happy Thanksgiving.
I've had happier.
Yeah, me too. What's up?
I found out something that I think that you should know. Jack's mother and brother, they're not in Montana.
Well, I don't understand. The brother called here. I was here. I was here when he called, and if he's not in Montana, then why does Jack have to go there? Carly.
Coming up on As the World Turns.
Brad?
She's in Montana.
She won't listen to me if I call her. I'm gonna have to go there.
Well, wasn't much to work with.
We can go out.
It's a little late for that, Mr. Kasnoff.
No, it's just I know what things are in Rosanna's cabinet. She's got that pate, they whatchamacallit, and those mushrooms look like mummy ears.
No mummy ears, I promise.
All I'm saying is don't get angry with me if I'm not begging for seconds.
Well, I had no idea how much fun it would be to cook for you.
This is fun.
Oh, it's hilarious. You ready?
Yeah.
Et voila.
It's meatloaf.
Turkey meatloaf, to be exact.
Where did you learn how to cook meatloaf?
From my mother, who would cook it for my father, the cop.
Oh, that's right. He's a regular guy.
Yep, he's the best.
Jen, look, I just want to thank you, this being Thanksgiving and all, and, for roping me into that magazine and cooking me dinner and basically reminding me that life is sweet. Thank you.
Here you go, sweetheart.
Do you want a spoon?
No, you eat pie with a fork, Allie.
Thanks.
Oh, it's okay. I got it.
Just leave it alone, Allie.
No, just let me help.
I don't want your help.
Well, too bad, because I'm gonna get
Allison!
you anyway.
Please just leave me alone. Everybody here, all you guys, thank you for the effort, but I need some downtime, okay?
No, it's not okay. I love you, and I'm not leaving you alone in a hospital to feel sorry for yourself on Thanksgiving.
Why Montana?
They were married in Montana.
She wants Jack to remember the wedding. Holden, you gotta help me, okay? If that's what Carly's done, if she's hoping for some kind of a breakthrough, Jack's not ready for that. The doctors, they don't know why he can't remember, but they know that there's a reason. If she pushes, tries to make him, remember, tries to force him to remember, it could set him back weeks, months. I mean, he could never get his memory back.
What is it that you want me to do?
I think that I should go there and see if she's still there. And if she's not, she must have left word with someone, a sitter or a neighbor. I mean, she can't just leave town without leaving an address or a phone number. She's got kids, right? We could talk to Parker, maybe. You could talk to Parker, because he won't talk to me. But he would tell you where she's gone, and if it's Montana, then I could warn him, or I could stop her before he gets there. What?
She is his wife.
Jack asked Carly for a divorce, Holden. He asked me to marry him. Look. He got on his hands and knees before he left, and he gave me this ring. This is what Jack wants, okay? So if you love your cousin, respect him. He made his choice.
You promised me forever, Jack. I'm holding you to it.
Okay, it should fit like a glove.
Thanks. So does this mean you're not completely against what I'm doing?
I just don't want you to get in your own way. Does that make sense?
Yeah. This is my last shot, Hannah. If Jack doesn't remember me here, where we had Sage, where we vowed to spend our lives together, I'll sign those divorce papers.
This plane landed.
I better get dressed.
Allison, look, don't take this personal, okay? I appreciate your effort and
Don't act like you don't know me. You're mad, so act mad.
It's not gonna change anything.
Well, it might improve your mood.
What do you want from me, Allison? I blew it. I made it so easy for those guys to use me. I got so hung up on looking like a fighter that I would have believed anything. I knew Dominic was connected. And so he came to Oakdale to give me a shot at the goodness of his own heart? Come on. I don't think so. You're looking at a loser, Allie. Okay, a loser that hid a bag for a month, and now I can't even eat a piece of pie, so I'm sorry if I'm not grateful, but I'm just not.
You're not seeing the big picture, okay? And don't get me wrong, you have every right to be mad, but you could have died.
Listen, give it up, Allie. Nothing's gonna make me happy today.
Yeah, I noticed.
Well, now what?
You want to be mad about your arm? Fine, I get that. But when you call yourself a loser, you are the smartest, most decent person I've ever met. And I know that you're hurt, but I just told you that I loved you, and that ought to mean something. I don't care how bad you feel.
Paris. Oh, so pretty. Everywhere you look. And Rome, I loved Rome. Just has such a sense of grandeur to it. Just so much history in one place. And Venice. There's no place like it. It's the water all around and the architecture and the food. I would go back there in a heartbeat. What about you? Where would you go if you could go anywhere in the world?
Spain was great. I mean, people are wonderful. So, all the families were always in the plazas, and dads playing with their kids. But if I go anywhere, it'd be the Grand Canyon. You know, just me and a horse. Or Alaska. You know, some place that you can only get to by seaplane or a dog sled.
It sounds like you want to be alone.
Well, not forever, but I like the quiet. Lets you get back to what's important.
So what's important?
I don't know yet. I thought I knew. So where would you go?
Well, I love the water. So if I were a fish, the Great Barrier Reef. I guess I'll just have to settle for scuba gear and a plane ticket to Australia. Have you ever been?
Yeah, I've been there.
That's where Katie is, isn't it?
Yeah. Simon has a sheep station there, so that's probably where they went.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up.
Jan, come on, we weren't born yesterday. And you've got history, I've got history. And we are going to step in from time to time.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's all part of getting to know one another.
I've got continents that we should avoid.
Yeah.
Great Britain.
That crevice right there in the middle of your love line.
London. How about your love line?
I don't want to talk about it. All right, it's not because I don't want to share things with you. It's just I've been here, 2 hours? And I haven't thought about Katie once until just now.
Is that a good thing?
Something else to be thankful for, let's put it that way. Come here.
Carly! Open the door, Carly!
She's not here. Her car's not in the garage.
Nobody's here. There's no sitter, no kids, nobody. You know, if we could just get inside the house, I'm sure she left a contact number.
If she's gone.
She's gone. You have keys?
I'm family.
Wait, are you sure you want to do this, Holden? I mean, you shouldn't have to pick sides.
I'm on Jack's side. She's in Montana. Here's the number.
She won't listen to me if I call her. I'm gonna have to go there. Thank you.
Jack, it's Holden. Call me. As soon as possible.
You didn't wear this at your wedding.
Jack gave it to me right afterward. It's our birthstones. His and mine. Parker's and Sage's. He wanted me to know that even if Sage wasn't his, he still thought of her as his daughter. the kind of guy he is. He makes a promise and he keeps it.
Brad?
That's him.
Okay, you need to take a breath, and I'm gonna make sure he doesn't get lost.
Okay. God, you owe me.
Jack.
Yes. I'm sorry I don't remember you.
My name is Hannah.
We're not related.
We're friends. It's so good to see you.
I'm looking for my brother, Brad Snyder. He gave me this address, but there was no one up at the house.
You'll find what you're looking for in the barn.
Thank you. Brad? What the hell is this?
Wherever you are, Katie, I hope you're happy. Because I am.
Oh my God. Mike?
Don't worry, I'm not here to spoil your special aloneness. Just came to get my purse.
Take it for granted. Touching someone. Being able to feel things. I heard you before. And after the surgery, when you said it for the first time.
That I love you.
It kind of woke me up. It was like being underwater, and I heard this beautiful voice. And I went swimming towards it. Hell, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this.
Listen. You love me and I love you, and we're gonna figure this out. That's all there is to it. It's a scooch over.
Tell me something, Ellen. What makes you so sure that everything's gonna go your way?
Because it always does. In the end. I mean, when Chris walked out on me, I thought I was gonna die. But it was okay because I wasn't supposed to be with Chris. I was supposed to be with you. And this fight thing, yeah, you got hurt and it was horrible, but something good is gonna come out of this. I can feel it.
Holden,
Karen, okay?
I think he's depressed. I don't think this whole Thanksgiving dinner thing was a good idea. He's not very good with his left hand.
Well, they'll show him all that in physical therapy.
Where have you been?
It's a long story. Let's just get the kids. I'll tell you all about it.
Emma took the kids home, and I didn't know how long you were going to be, and I need to file a missing persons report.
Why are you still obsessing about Craig?
He's been gone over 24
Billy, this is what he does. He stages these dramas when things aren't going his way.
All right, I don't want to fight because it's Thanksgiving, and I'll file the police report tomorrow. Let's just go home and be with the kids.
Okay.
I mean, whatever's happening between the two of us, we still have a lot to be grateful for.
You're the reason this crazy world makes sense. You're the reason I get up every day.
Please, God, let me get there in time.
You set me up. On Thanksgiving, you dragged me halfway across the country? Do I even have a mother?
Yes. She's a lot like me, actually.
Yeah, like I believe a word coming out of your mouth.
Just so you know, she's fine. And so's your brother.
Were they in on this?
No. This was all me.
This is because I had that reaction at the barn. When I walked in and I saw your sister getting married. You thought you'd drag me out here and force me to remember our wedding.
I had to try. I love you so much.
Oh, this isn't love.
I am your wife, Jack. This is where we got married. Because you loved me. Because you wanted to spend the rest of your life with me. And I didn't force you. I didn't trick you. You followed me across the country and you begged me to marry you. And I understand that you can't remember that, but is that my fault?
No.
Then please, sweetheart,
I
please.
begged you to marry me?
Yeah.
Which means you didn't want to marry me?
You'd worn me out, you and Mike, so I came out here for a little peace. To spend some time alone with Sage. I wanted to bring her into this world gently. And then you showed up. And you were here when she was born, and I guess nothing else mattered after that. She melted us. We were right here. We stood right here. And you told me that you loved me. That I made your life make sense. That I'm why you get up every day. That I'm why you try and do the right thing.
I told you.
And that we've been tested so many times. But that we'd come full circle. And we'd come back to Montana to find out what we knew from the very start, that life together means something. So here we are. So much richer. We have friends. We have 2 beautiful children and a chance to build a life together. If you'll have me. That's what you said. If you'll have me. Of course I'll have you, Jack.
No, this is another trick.
You're my compass, Jack. My true north. I look at you and I know where to head.